up against Eric Bledsoe and the Portland Trail Blazers. And then on Wednesday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Sacramento Kings. So the opening lineup for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5. And for the Lakers, Anthony is out there with Howard. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's LeBron James. And it's Davis in at the 2 spot. Greg, for teams that are slow out of the gate, their fans can really be impatient and unforgiving.
Here we go. Yeah, the media, too. I mean, I played New York, so in that town, you go big or you get talked about. And it happens in small towns as well. It's just a harsh reality of pro sports.
Now here's Booker. Turned in an outstanding game against Denver.
And with his feet set, Crowder can definitely hurt you from long range.
Pass to Westbrook. Outside, Davis. It's James atop the key. The pass to Anthony. Shot clock at 6. Westbrook with it. Bridges covering from deep three-point range. Bridges with some nice defense. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. It's a 3-point game. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good now.
But you also got to give credit to the offense, too. They exploited every hole they saw in the defense. Oh, you have to appreciate the ball moving and the commitment to getting a high percentage look.
Booker against Davis. Tries from 10, and Davis sends it back.
You can't take that shot in front of Davis. His reach, his height, his timing.
And then cheering down as he goes right over Chris Paul.
Big man Davis has some sweet dunks, and it's awesome. Smooth finish.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam King. They recover it. Shot by Crowder, no good. Lakers have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Ball against Westbrook. Got a piece of it. Paul with the steal. Bridges passes to Ayton. And Anthony sends it back.
And blocks like this can get Anthony going. I mean, I love seeing him use his reach out there to alter shots.
The Suns have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Now here's LeBron. 29 points for him last game against Golden State. Howard finds Anthony. And here is Davis. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Los Angeles with another miss.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
A big group substitution here for Phoenix. JaVale McGee's checked in for 8. Frank Kaminsky comes in for Crowder. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Booker. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Chris Paul. Now here's Payne. He had 10 points in the win against Denver. Johnson, the pass to Bridges. Payne. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on LeBron James. The Suns shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Some changes for the Lakers. Stanley Johnson, he's checked in for Westbrook. Reza comes in for Dwight Howard. And it's Malik Monk in for Anthony Davis.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
2 minutes remain in the first.
Anthony finds Johnson. On the wing, James. Defended by Bridges. And it's LeBron missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Good on the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
James isn't afraid to take some risks, especially with how he dribbles the ball. Completely loses the defense that time.
And this is year one of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
Bridges misses.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
Now here's James. And LeBron throws it down.
This is the force that is LeBron James. Now, when he takes off like this, get ready for a show.
Now here's Payne, covered by LeBron. Bridges outside. Passes to KCiNCO'S and stolen by LeBron. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Monk gets to Ariza. In the corner, it's James. 17 seconds left to play here in the first. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the triple. Another miss by James.
Oh, you got to give it up for James. He's a rugged, tough-nosed defender. Thanks mainly to his size, his speed, strength, and IQ.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close.
And your Lakers.
And the Suns are an offensive powerhouse. We know that, but as Devin Booker details.
Right now, I like the way we're playing defense.
And Greg, you've seen it. Booker individually making strides at the defensive end.
And I'm not sure he'll ever be a stopper. But to be great, you've got to consistently bring the effort and focus.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Guys, what's your take so far on the Suns?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
With the game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams, but they did it very well.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Taking up the pair up front, it's Saric and Ayton. And it's Crowder in at the small forward position. Bradley's checked in for the Lakers. Now here's Paul. He's another guy now at a stellar performance in that win against Denver.
The ingenious mind of Paul. Superb is sizing up the defense. I mean, he's taking what they can give.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Johnson, the pass to Bradley. Lakers passing it around. Kicks it out to Ariza. Saric grabs the board.
You know, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should be easy.
Booker with no one around. Another three for Phoenix. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
Some changes for the Lakers. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Stanley Johnson. And Bazemore comes in for Trevor Ariza. Davis is subbed in for Talen Horton-Tucker. Pass to Westbrook. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Here's Bazemore. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his
Let's
first
give a look now at the
personal
2K leaderboard to see who led the league in assists last year. Russell Westbrook, number 1. Third is Chris Paul.
And really two terrific distributors. I mean, the first thing you look for in a teammate is the ability to get you the ball, and they both have that down to a T.
No good on the free throw. Los Angeles making a switch here. Howard's checked in. He hits the second from the line.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Booker against Davis. 18 feet out. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Booker. Paul's got the lead up to 7 now for Phoenix.
Well, the accuracy of Paul shooting, that's what makes the mid-range look easier. He can take that shot on.
Davis kicks it to Bazemore. And the rejection by Eaton. And they get it back. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Reeves. And it's off from three-point range. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Cameron Johnson's checked in for Sharp.
Cameron Johnson.
Now here's Paul. Driving in. Johnson, a wide-open look. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists in the game. Lakers trail by 10. David struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Reeves. Feeds it to Howard. Crowder with the steal. Booker outside. Crowder a screen on Bradley. Here's Booker. Over in the corner, Paul. Oh, Ayton in position. And Ayton throws it down.
If you create as effortlessly as Paul, he sets his guy up for a smooth shot.
.144 left in the second quarter. Here's Bazemore. Johnson with the block. Davis against Crowder. Booker looking around. 6 on the shot clock. And it's sent back by Howard.
Howard, one of the most feared rim protectors in the league.
Phoenix, timeout. It's T-shirt bonanza. Make some noise. All right, look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Well, a chance to check out Mikal Bridges here. He had a strong showing last season. Averaged about 13 points per, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you know, he'd love a bigger role, but he's trying to prove himself in the minutes he's getting right now.
Yeah, you're right, but he's putting in the work, and the results have been okay. He just needs to keep believing in himself.
Now, here's Bridges. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. And stolen by LeBron. Horton Tucker, the pass to Davis, and the shot is good. Davis has got his second basket of the game.
Embracing contact on the way up. I mean, Davis is terrific at keeping his composure on these challenging finishes.
Kaminsky, the pass to McGee. There's 42 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Bridges. Goes back up. Tries yet again. McGee's shot is off. The Lakers have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Back them up to the paint. Here's Davis. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
What separates AD from most big men, he's got every tool at his disposal, and he knows exactly when to use them.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Davis.
Yeah, and the fire Davis plays with, I mean, it's so special. This guy wants to win and will do whatever it takes to do it.
Payne dishes to Bridges. He kicks to McGee. McGee sets the pick for Payne. And the pass to KCiNCO. And a miss there on the triple. And the first half is now in the books. Suns lead by 8. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
25.
Thanks a lot.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't...
Thank you for joining us.
The three-point shot was their best friend. I agree with the strategy. When it's working, take advantage of it. I don't really like it. Live by the jumper.
All right, and now let's talk. And that'll do it for the halftime show. Shaq, what grade do you give our show?
Ernie, perfection. My highest grade yet.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Jay Crowder. He's really been playing well.
But really, the numbers aren't gaudy. They don't stick out. But his energy and impact does.
You're right. Going to the locker room, ask anyone on his team. He's not worried about statistics as much as he is about winning.
They've got Anthony. Howard is out there with Russell Westbrook. And there's Davis. And it's James in at the 1 spot. That's the Laker 5.
Oh, come on. Hall of Fame, athleticism, and ability. James has no problem throwing it down and stop.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Crosses over. That one's not going to go. Good work defensively by Paul.
And now in the second half of his career, Russell Westbrook wants rings. He knows he's getting older and has no time to waste. It's why he plays with such passion.
Now, here's Bridges. And Davis sends it back. Bridges with the steal. Ayton against Westbrook. And they'll get another chance. Passes it to Ayton. Tries again. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. They get Russell Westbrook.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of Ayton. A 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends.
And Westbrook's high motor is why we love him. He goes out, Greg, and competes every play in every game.
No doubt, but I tell you what, he's tired of missing out on the NBA Finals. This is a guy that is hungry to get back to that stage. It'll be interesting to see if he can get it done.
Now here's Anthony. He's still scoreless so far in this one. James against Paul. And here's Davis for 3. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Ariza. And taken away by Paul. Fast break, here come the Suns. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Now here's LeBron. He has 6. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Booker with it. Picked up by Davis. The baseline J. No good from Booker. And it's Anthony with the ball for Los Angeles. Trailing by 10. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front. Look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark. Not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now here's Davis. Kicks it out to James. 5 on the clock. Feeds to Ariza. The 3 from Davis. Phoenix grabs the miss.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Hits the 3-point bomb. And the Suns lead by 15.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And your Laker girl.
the Suns here with a different look. JaVale McGee's checked in for Ayton. Sharch comes in for Crowder. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Payne in for Chris Paul. Now here is Augustine. Pass to Davis.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Looking to end the run. And Davis throws it down hard.
The defense expect this to happen when they get this type of positioning. It's really that simple.
Suns leading by 13. Payne kicks to Johnson. There's the pass to McGee. On the wing, Booker. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. From the arc. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
A moment here to see the numbers for Payne. How he did last season. Last season, he averaged 8 points a game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And to have a player who can fill it up like him coming in off the bench, what an asset.
The offense, the second unit is built around his ability to score. He usually delivers.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Now here's Booker on the wing. Johnson. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Johnson's got 9.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Johnson against Bradley. Here's Reeves. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now here's Paul. Johnson outside. Uncovered. Here's McGee. And he banks in the layup.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Inside, stolen by McGee. Here's Paul. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Bradley.
Phoenix ball. Sun substitution.
15 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to Paul. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. 6 points for Chris Paul.
Well, you got to talk about those next level ball handlers. And Chris Paul, he's right there on the list.
James has tipped. And so is Phoenix in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. Their defense has been very effective. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
It's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is, taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Setting the floor for the Suns. Ayton is out there with KCiNCO. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Jay Crowder. And it's Paul in at the point. And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead. The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
To the wing right side. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
We're just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
On defense, the Lakers. It's a 14-point game. Back to Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. Clock at 6. Back to Ayton. Good, and Paul gets the assist. And the Suns lead by 16.
Yeah, just proving how fast he can heat up. Once Ayton finds that rhythm, he is going to work.
Horton Tucker, the pass to LeBron.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help this team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Bridges outside. Pass to Paul. KCiNCO with the ball. Lets it go with a three. Here's Ayton over to the left wing. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. LeBron with it. Out guarded by Crowder. Yep, it goes in, and the Suns lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from LeBron.
Honestly, guys, I feel lucky getting to watch LeBron now. This is a vintage performance.
Back to Paul. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Substitution for your Lakers, Anthony Davis.
And it's Ariza with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Anthony down low. KCiNCO'S there. And he gets it to go. Anthony's got his first basket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now, KCiNCO. Bridges finds Ayton. Now, KCiNCO pass to Bridges. There's the three. He's off on that one.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. And the Lakers with some changes. Howard's checked in for Anthony Davis. Ken Bazemore comes in for Trevor Ariza. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Talen Horton-Tucker. JaVale McGee's checked in for Phoenix. Booker comes in for Frank KCiNCO.
Look, I know he wants to get him back into this, but that's not the way to do it. They need smart shots, not thieves.
And clearly, Frank Vogel wants to talk it over. Yes, you made the postseason all 7 years with the Kings. Deep playoff runs, sensational play. Talk about the chemistry on those teams.
The chemistry was very important. I knew that being a leader of the team, that it was incumbent upon me to make sure all players felt comfortable. Not only that you would hold them accountable, but that you would include them. We were a family. Shout out to all my fellas that I played with. I wanted to make them better. I hope I did. They all made me.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Davis has checked in for Monk, and James subbed in for Anthony. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, during that last timeout, I listened to Frank Vogel talk to his team. He told his guys the inside game is working, so stick with it. That means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Davis against Crowder. Davis kicks to Howard. Bazemore for three. Los Angeles with another miss. Suns leading by 13. Pass to Booker. Launches it. It doesn't go for him. And it's the Lakers the other way. From deep, James. It's rebounded by Paul. Phoenix has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. The shot's good from McGee.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Suns.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And so with this, they'll end up with their 2nd win on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Chris Paul.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Yep, that one goes.
You know Westbrook has never been afraid to take it inside. Great size advantage for a point guard. 200 solid pounds.
Down low, here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Sure.